Hello and welcome to Mickey Art. My name's Michelle Edhouse and today I'm going to take you through some dry paintings which you guys have seen me paint over the last week and I haven't shown you the finished completed dries. So these are the first 19 are from the live that we did the other day. They have dried. There's been some mishaps along the way. Including the wind getting up in the middle of me videoing this and blowing them off the branches. So there's Doug's angel wings, his white on white dip, which he asked for. This one is Kathy's purple and gold and phthalo blue. No, I can't remember them all. Sorry guys, you're gonna have to go back and watch the live to know what colours I used. But I really like this area here in this one. Then we have purple snowdrops painting. Yay! Lots of purple for purple snowdrop. This one, next one was Deborah's, number 4. Got some really cool gold cells in here. I like those. And then we move on to Marsha. She had burnt sienna and gold and purple. And then this was Laurie's. The green kind of got invaded by the purple, but kind of reminds me of a lavender farm when the lavender's all out in bloom. You can hardly see the green. So there you go. The next one was Susie B. The gold really has disappeared in this. So, but you've still got little tiny glimpses of it that give you a little bit of a shimmer to the yin and yang, which is kind of cool. Then we've got Amy's one. That one is just stunning. I love the lavender and I'm pretty sure it's phthalo blue and gold together. And iridescent medium was the other thing we popped in there. They come out beautiful. And then we move on to Judy, and I think this is gorgeous. She's choosing to buy that one, so that's very cool. And Purple Snowdrop's having hers too. Forgot to mention that. Really like that one. And then we've got Sarah's Christmas colours. The green is still there, just a little bit on the sideline, but it's mostly the gold and iridescent medium. So this is what this iridescent medium does. So look at this, kind of gives you a splattering and then sort of a silveriness. It's quite cool. And then this one is Kelly. Now I'm not sure which one of these two came first because I numbered both of them number 11. I'm a twit. I've got 2 9s and 2 11s. I don't know what I was doing in that time. Doug was trying to keep me on track but didn't really work. So this is where I dropped the phone. I do actually like it. It kind of, on the side angle, it really does look like molten lava sploshing up. It's just the wrong colours. Or maybe bubbling mud for Rotorua. Again, wrong colours. So then moving on to Marty's. Now I was concerned about this one with the crimson and orange red, that they would come out looking really weird, but I can't actually tell the difference. It's the red is very intense, but I do actually quite like it. So there we go. I stand corrected, Marty. Now The next one was one of my favourites. It's Ramona's blue and white. Now, as you can see, I've had a couple of little accidents. One, the thing next to it moved and squished it, which I was rather annoyed at myself about because it was I created that. And because I had so many paintings, they weren't covered, and we had a little nocturnal visitor who paid with his indiscretions with his life. So I still really, really like this, and I did take photos of it. So yeah, really like that one. I think I might do a big one with those colours. Really like. So that was, pretty sure that was phthalo blue, violet and white. But yeah, yummy. And next came Mama Tuck 100, and this is funky. You could really imagine a material being made out of this. It just full on splash of colour in your face. How's it get any better than that? While I think about it, I always, when I put my paintings out here, get asked what this plant is, and this is a New Zealand hebe. You find hebes all sorts of South America type places, but here in New Zealand we have some native hebes, and this is one of them, and they are so easy to grow. You just pinch off a stalk, rip off the leaves to a certain height, and then shove it in the ground and it will grow. It's great. So this whole hedge was just from cuttings. Needs a good cut back and reshape. But anyway, moving on. Paintings. Laura. I love some of these parts. It kind of resembles a little bit of a Picasso skull to me. But anyway, I like it. It was Halloween last night here in New Zealand, so we actually didn't get any trick-or-treaters come visit. That was quite interesting. We don't really get many. And just come to think of it, I didn't have any lollies for them anyway, so there you go. So that was Laura's. It looks like there's something gone weird on this one too, and I'm not sure what happened there. I didn't do it, it just did it itself. Maybe it's a bug trail. Anyway, moving on to Lillian May. This one, I would definitely wear material made out of that. That is funky. And I have been having lots of fun with my MirrorLab. With many of these actually. So maybe I'll put a bit of a montage at the end for you with those. And let me know if you love any of them. This one was coming to the end. This was Pascal. Lots of cool green and dark. It was Mars black, grass green and gold. And that has come out really cool. I like that. Then we had Karina was the last one to put her vote in. And that one's, the cardboard warped and the paint has run. So it's created quite a almost a landscape, what would you call it, mudslide kind of, but I still really like these cells down here. They're cool, they're very cool. And then if you remember, I tipped them all the leftovers out of all of those pots and made this. And this one has been creating the most beautiful, beautiful, beautiful MirrorLab creations. And as a single piece, I'm not sure I absolutely love it. I think as a large blown up version, it could be quite a brain scrambler, you know, one of those ones you can look at for hours and hours. So I'm going to move across the ditch, the gap in the Great Divide. This is the tiny little walkway I have to get into my studio, and go back to the records that I did earlier in the week that didn't dry. And these are the ones I did before I went away last weekend, and was trying to give you videos, but they hadn't dried, so I thought I'd come back and show you the actual dry. They dried basically as they were. This one, there's some interesting reactions in the paint, like this bit here, if it will focus, there. That's weird and cool and odd, and even the ants like this one. Look at this. Hello, little ant. Still love this bit here. That's so cool. Again, I had lots of fun on MirrorLab with this one. So many options, so many different things to play with. And then the black one. Now, I don't know what's going on with these. It has a lot of bits and dry, lumpy bumpies. I had somebody message me recently about their thing, and they thought that all of this stuff in theirs was air bubbles. Now, sometimes you do get air bubbles that look that big, but if they're going to be that big, they are most likely lumps that was in your paint that you didn't see because, you know, it was runny and thick. But as it dries, the lumps don't disappear, and the level of the paint does. So really the only way to save something like that is to put some resin on it, build it up over top, and that minimizes the look of it. So then, nearly there guys, nearly there. Let's have a look at the cabochons that I made from those two paintings. Oh, and the piece of card that this is on, that was left over from the white record. I just scraped it all on and tipped it out. So the black one, we had that butterfly one, do you remember that? Let's get a close up. Oh, I've got my trees reflection. Try and outdoor shots, not easy. So it's darkened up quite a lot from the original, but it's still got the bronziness in it. I like it. I like it. Sorry, it's not very. It's hard to take photos of cabochons, by the way, for those of you that are wondering. It's not you. Oh, hello Bumble. Look, I got a bumblebee. Anyway, going back to that cabochon. I like it. It's a bit all over the place, but it's fun. I like it. Now this one, I have no idea which way round I would wear it. You let me know, how would you wear it? We're gonna define it by that pointy bit. Do we want that at the top? Do we want it at the left? Do we want it at the bottom? Just covering them. Or do we want it at the right? You tell me, how would you wear that one? I can see birds and all sorts of things in it, but you know. So then there's this one, which is quite lovely. Moving over to this one, I really like this one. I would wear it that way. And then we've got my blue steam pond. That's what I call it. Look at that. That looks like bubbling mud with steam coming up out of it, but in the wrong colour. So there we go, guys. I've had lots of fun making all of these. Thank you so much for joining me. Thank you so much for playing with me. Thank you so much for supporting my channel, whether that is through Patreon, PayPal, whether it's through buying my paintings and my pendants, whether it's through just watching the ads before my videos so that YouTube pays me, or using the Amazon link in the description below. All of it contributes to me being able to continue contributing to you and bringing you more fun, more ease, more joy, and more paintings. I adore you guys. Have fun, and I will see you really, really soon with the next video. Bye bye.